Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I am with Scott. What's up, Scott?
Hello, all.
What's up, Jay?
Howdy.
Howdy-ho! Okay, so we have to talk about box office because the number one movie of the weekend is The Meg, which, if in case you didn't know what that is, it's that shark movie.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
With Jason Statham, right?
That humongous shark.
It's doing very well. 141,500,000. It already beat the budget. So
yeah.
I mean, it made more money overseas, but it just came out. So, you know, it's already beaten the budget. Hopefully, it can make a lot of profit and we can get sequels and stuff.
Oh, it's definitely going to be a sequel if it's already done its budget.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Number two is Mission Impossible Fallout, which 437 million already. They're talking about the next one. So
what is that? The 20th one?
That's the 6th, I think, right? Scott, 6th?
Yeah.
After I saw the second one, do you know I left during the middle of the second one? It was so stupid.
Really, that bad?
Yeah, it was that bad to me.
The one movie I almost walked out of was
Nightmare. It was too long.
The one, wow.
Too long.
The one movie, and I never would want to walk out of movies because a lot of money to go to movies. The one movie I almost walked out on was a Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. And my friend Jen grabbed me. She's like, "No, we just paid for it. Let's watch." And it was horrendous.
That's how I felt about Unfriended. I did, even though I paid $4 to get in at my Eaton Sticks. I thought, I'm here. I paid.
Might as well, right? Yeah. The number 3 movie is Christopher Robin, not doing that well. 62 million in. China refuses to have it.
That's the reason.
Really? Why would they refuse to have it?
Some political
government they feel.
Yeah. Number 4 is Slender Man. The budget was 10 million and made 11 million. People are saying it's okay. It's not great, but it's came out years too late. They do that sometimes.
Yeah, that Slender Man, it came out at least 3-4 years ago and may have done it a little bit better.
Number 4 is Black Klansman with that.
I saw that trailer.
11 million, almost 12 million. As in, number 5. No, that was number 5. Number 6, The Spy Who Dumped Me.
Which was good. I have to say that was
26 million. It didn't beat the $40 million budget yet. I don't know if it's going to. Maybe a flop and maybe a hit. It's too early to tell.
Dude, it should, whether it makes its budget back or not, it should be just a one-time movie. I can't see where you get a second one from.
Mamma Mia 2, 280 million is a success already. Equalizer 2 has in almost 100 million. It's a success already. Hotel Transylvania 3, it's a success already. 378 million.
Yeah.
There'll be a 4. Ant-Man, this is what I want to talk about. Ant-Man and the Wasp. I've been saying this, right, Scott? That it's not released everywhere, right? You got Italy, you got Portugal, you got Japan, you got China. These things, we will not have the figures for another couple weeks, right? Without these places, it has in 448 million. Now, the original Ant-Man did 519, right? This is without it. Now, the moment it's released in China, if you get a guaranteed 100 million, it beat Ant-Man already, without even counting all the other countries.
Right.
Without even counting all the other areas. So I'm pretty sure it's pretty sure that this is going to beat Ant-Man 1. Okay, and a lot of people didn't know. They're thinking that it didn't do as well, but they're not understanding that the World Cup happened in the UK. UK delayed all these movies because they have the World Cup in the theaters where you can watch it. We don't have that in our theaters where we watch events of sports. That's a big deal for them. So they stopped the release date of movies. They delayed it because of the World Cup.
Yeah.
So now that
Wouldn't that
craze,
be neat to go to a movie theater and watch the Super Bowl?
yeah, that'd be nice.
That would be neat.
Cool.
They ought to think about doing that.
They should do that.
Yeah.
They should do that. Maybe they will. So now Ant-Man and the Wasp just came out in UK, and it's not done with its run yet, but it's making money.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see a jump. We're going to see a jump with Ant-Man and the Wasp the moment it's finished its run. And it's probably more than likely, I'm like 99% positive, it will beat Ant-Man, the first one. I'm also like high percentage positive that Ant-Man 3 is happening. Well, see, the problem is, right, Scott, we do thousands of casts on movies and comics and video games. We analyze the box office to death. We know if it's not released everywhere. We know whatever. I don't jump the gun when it comes to predicting box office. We're really like,
there
should be a damn degree for that.
Yet because, and we're thinking, where is it not released yet? Yeah, here in the U.S., it may not be looking that way.
We should have a damn degree on box office. But anyway, because 9 times out of 10, we're always right, which the moment Ghostbusters 2 happens, then I'll be right. No, 100% of the time. Oh, no. But anyway, listen, I've been right on every single movie but that one. The only one. But, all right. That means I'm not perfect. But all right, we'll see. Anyway.
How did you predict Star Trek Insurrection?
No, we're talking about. What we doing? Was I doing cast when Star Trek Insurrection? No, I'm talking when Star Trek Beyond.
Oh, I thought you'd been on there ever since YouTube started.
I've been on YouTube since 2007, but I haven't done videos. In fact, I wasn't going to do videos ever, and it was only like Scribe and another friend at the time that were pushing me to do videos, and I finally did. I was talking about Doctor Who Community. And finally did videos, and I was super, super shy, and then I broke that shyness, and I was popping out, right, Scott? Videos. I wasn't even doing podcasts.
Yeah.
Then I was, it's a long history. I don't feel like getting into it again. We'll rehash another day. But anyway, so now we got thousands of casts, but I said Star Trek Beyond, that we were getting another Star Trek movie. And people are like, no, it failed. They're writing it off in articles. I'm like, no, it didn't fail because it profited, just not as much as you want it to be, but it profited, and it happened. Just like I said, there's going to be another Turtles. They're like, no, it's happening. So the only thing that I haven't been right on yet is I figured that I really thought they were going to do another Ghostbusters with the female Ghostbusters, which could still happen. But I'm not saying it's going to happen. But even if they have a crossover with the old crew and the new crew, it's still the new Ghostbusters in it. So technically, I would be right if it's still right. So, but anyway, that's the only call it didn't happen. But we're pretty good when it comes to sequels. We're predicting stuff. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be an Ant-Man 3. I've been saying that over and over and over again. People have the Hollywood mentality of threes.
Yeah. They always
threes. Box set threes. You don't have a box set with 2 movies. You have a box set with 3 movies. 3, 4, 3, 3, 3. Star Wars 3, 6, 9.
It says straight. The third one straight to video. It's generally
It's always packaged to 3s.
Yeah.
Right. Unless of course you're getting close to the 10, then it's different. But it's always 3s. So I was saying there's no way they're never gonna stop at 2. Unless it bombs the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Eddie and the Cruisers 1, Eddie and the Cruisers 2, that was it, obviously. But like certain movies had only 2, but not a lot. Most of the time they'll make a 3 and it will suck or whatever. Alien 3 sucked, right? Superman 3 sucked. I mean,
I like Superman 3.
You like Superman 3?
Yes.
Richard, really?
Yes.
Wow.
I just watched it the other day.
Wow. I was a kid.
I love my Supermans.
Listen, I was a kid. I was pissed. Because the thing was, young Matrix Lord there, I used to get all the Starlog magazines, and they kept promoting that it was going to be Bizarro that was going to be the villain, and then they decided he would be scaring kids. from another dimension, and then they did that stupid computer thing, and I was disappointed. And I'm like, ah.
But the computer woman looked like Bizarro.
Not really. I don't know.
In the face,
they wanted to promote Richard Pryor.
That got even more scary than Bizarro would possibly be in a certain while, you know. So there's that. So yeah, I pretty sure there's gonna be another Ant-Man. Now I want to talk about some things tonight. There's some other things I want to talk about that could be a Topic Wonders podcast. We're going to talk about that later. I want to go over the Star Trek 4 thing because this is the thing that bothers me. In case you didn't know, before Star Trek Beyond happened, Paramount Pictures re-signed Christopher Pine, who plays Kirk, and Zachary Quinto and the whole damn cast, right? They get a new president of Paramount or a new executive, J.J. Abrams' company, and they're talking to Christopher Pine because, again, he's already signed. He's already going to be paid, but the problem is he's doing other movies, so they want it right. So they go to Christopher Pine, and they're like, you know, we want to have a lower budget. He's like, okay, we'll do a low budget. You know, well, we can't really do a low budget because we're paying the cast too much. So we want you all to take a pay cut, and you know, because if you want another movie to happen, and they're like, well, no, you signed us already.
Yeah.
So you want us to agree to be let out of the contract, so that way you can give us no. So they're like, well, we don't want to go over budget. He's like, well, but you have to pay me. That I'm signed. Which technically they have to pay him.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right?
Now, if they came to them beforehand and said, well, we before the movie was planned and signed them, then I could see them saying, maybe.
So this is
how does this them and came back later says, we're going to have to cut your paycheck. No.
How does this make any sense, right? He's probably going to get a payday, even though he don't do the movie. So then why don't you just let him do the damn movie?
Yeah.
But this is what happened. So the cast, I guess, agreed to take a pay cut. So all their contracts got weirded out. They're getting less money. And now they go to Christopher Pine. He's like, listen, I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna cut my pay. Why would I ever agree to that? Like, what? My cast members shouldn't even have done that. Like, none of them should have done that. Like Zachary, nobody. They shouldn't have done it. You're signed. You're going to get paid. Leave it alone, right? He's like, I just did Wonder Woman. I just did this. I'm a big actor. I'm not asking you for more money. Just honor the damn contract. They don't want to honor it. So you know what? He's like, all right, that's it. I'm walking away, right?
He could have sued him.
Listen, does J.J. Abrams fucking self jump in there and say, listen, this is Kirk. You can't do a Star Trek movie without Kirk, right? So the stupid executives like, we're recast, right? All right, wait a minute now. Chris Hemsworth, they were going to give him this amount of money. They want to give him less now. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, I got lowballed with Disney. I had to fight for my pay store. I'm not going to it. I'm not doing it. The whole script is based on him reprising his role from Star Trek as Kirk's father.
Yeah.
So you need him and Christopher Pine. So it's believable that the same actors as from those movies, they're going to fix the timeline, restoring the Prime universe or whatever, right? Which it's already going to be fixed because they're going to do series with Picard anyway. But they wanted to kind of knit it together even better, right? So now the whole script is dependent on Chris Hemsworth has to be in it and Christopher Pine has to be in it, right?
Yeah.
If they don't be in it, you can't do the movie.
Yeah.
The whole script is based on it. It would never be believable if you get a different actor to play the part. It will fall apart. So now, Star Trek 4 is in shambles because you have to get a whole new script and you have to either recast Kirk or whatever, and you can't do it. You can't. Listen to me. You already have Chekhov. Anton, right? Died?
Yeah.
The guy that plays Chekhov.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have Chekhov, all right? It's not going to be believable. And you can't just So I know J.J. Abrams is a fan of Spock, and he made the movies with Spock, Spock, Spock. You cannot. I mean, he can say this is an alternate universe. Kirk dies, Spock takes over, and they have a legacy of Kirk and a whole friggin' monument and planetary monuments all over the universe.
Yeah.
No, you don't need to do that. Okay.
Not work out as well.
You could use the excuse it's an alternate timeline. You can't do that. Okay.
No.
They may do it.
They already did that, so
it's not gonna. Listen. So right now,
the timeline within an alternate timeline.
Right now, it's not happening. The movie may be scrapped altogether. But here's the thing. Yeah. I blame them. I really think that J.J. Abrams, as the freaking executive producer, that's the guy that's paying for it, right? Doesn't the producer pay for shit?
Yeah.
So J.J. Abrams, get on that shit, re-sign him, and let's go. Like, I don't care if you have your personal thing that you like Spock better, okay? Get him in there. You're going to F up the whole damn franchise.
Yeah.
Like, forget about shit.
They need to get Michael Moore and Rick Berman back. The movies were selling. They might not have been $300 billion, but they had good films.
They're doing the Orville. They're not doing. They're doing the Orville. They're comfortable. They're happy, right? Aren't they doing the Orville? Or some of them are doing Orville? Whatever they're doing.
Not Rick Berman, but the guy, Michael Piller or something, one of the other guys that was executive producers of Star Trek Next Generation or DS9 Voyager, they are in with the Orville, but I have not heard about the Moore guy or Rick Berman.
Well, here's the thing. If you make every effort to get the main actor. That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
But it's not, you know, it's so weird with this day and age lately. Remember how they casted Jenna Louise Coleman before they casted Matt Smith? Remember that, Scott? I'm like, are you effing kidding me? Like, you got to get your main cast in place. He's the main part of that.
Mm-hmm.
You make an effort, and you raise the budget, and you give it to him, and that's it. That's it. You give it to him. It's not his fault if a script is terrible. They're giving it a script. They act on it. They do the best of their job. You know what? It's not his fault. You signed him. You pay him. That's it. I don't care who takes over Paramount.
Yeah.
You honor the effing deal that you created.
Yeah, if they told him this before he signed,
you are golden. You should have a thing where if they can't honor it.
But they signed him before he told him you're going to take a pay cut.
Right.
And he has every right to say, no, screw you.
You should be penalized where you pay him double for not giving it to him. It's a contract. It's a contract. That is such bullshit. And when you see a story and you hear that Kirk and Kirk's dad is out of Star, like, you know it's over. Like, they had lost control of the movie, of the franchise, of everything. And that's bad. And you mean to tell me you're not running to try to – I'm telling you right now, you watch. They're going to get him. They have to get him. They have to get him signed because this is going to be an embarrassment to Paramount.
I want to make a correction because I don't want someone to say I'm lying. You shouldn't have him on the cast. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, I don't think it's Michael Piller. That is on Orville. I think he passed away. It's one of the executive producers of Star Trek Voyager, I believe, that is on the Orville. I can see his face. I just don't know his name. He, with Rick Berman, created the character of 7 of 9. I know that, but I don't know what his name is.
Okay, so Brian Braga.
Brandon Braga.
Brandon Braga is producing the Orville. Is an executive producer of the Orville with David A. Goodman, Jason Clarke, John Farrow. Am I saying it right? Okay, Liz Hausman, Lily Fuhrer. So we also have what else? All right, so that's that. So that there you go.
I heard from I don't know where I read it from, but isn't Peter David the writer of Star Trek New Frontier books? Didn't they say something about him doing something very soon? I don't know what it is, but I know he's doing something.
Peter David is writing some comics lately. I don't know what he's doing. He could be doing some still novels. I don't know if he's writing any scripts or any episodes. I have to look into that. So I don't know about that for now. But and I do love Peter David, by the way. I love this book. Anxiety.
I love
Anxiety was one of my favorite books from him, and I liked his run on the Incredible Hulk and all these different things. And he's a great
I've got
writer.
almost all the New Frontier books. I love New Frontier. I wish they had made that into a movie or a TV show.
Right. So I will look into what he's doing.
Okay.
I also want to talk about Chris Hardwick. Now, I'm not watching it tonight, but I'm going to watch it eventually because I got stuff to do. I want to get caught up with these casts right now. Chris Hardwick was cleared of all allegations.
Which is good.
Okay?
Yeah.
He was all his ex-girlfriends, with the exception of the one with the accusation, stuck up for him. His wife stuck up for him. Actors stuck up for him. People backed him. When it came to the investigation, his ex-girlfriend that started this stuff did not want to be part of the investigation. She didn't want to be part of any of it. She didn't do anything. So they found that he was innocent, right? They restored him to Talking Dead. They restored him to Talking. They restored him on NBC. And he's getting extra stuff now because of it, right? So then his ex-girlfriend cries wolf again, and she's like, I stand by my statement. I have this. You lost. Now, I have a big problem. And the big problem that I have is that I really have is that when people in this day and age, and this is going to connect into Topic Wonders, people think that they have more importance than they actually do. Yeah. They think because they have a Twitter account, they think because they are a presence on social media, that whatever company they work for, their mouth, their voice will control the company the way they want it to. Yeah. So we have a situation where people that work for AMC, a woman executive producer of Talking Dead, was pissed off that he was brought back to his position. Now,
even again, found out
he's innocent, right? He's found innocent. He's innocent. The investigation's over. He's innocent. She quits, and 25 people from the show quit also. Women, whatever, different things, right? So you get into a situation where they go to AMC, they're like this, whatever. You don't own AMC.
Nope, you don't.
You work for AMC. You don't control the position, the thing that the company goes in. AMC doesn't give a shit. If you're going to work for them and then you're going to try to hurt their company by trying to make some bullshit movement, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
That's right.
Thank you.
Okay? So now you left the company, okay, and you want a job reference. Probably not going to happen because you left abruptly, okay? So good luck. But the thing is, why is it because you're women, or even if it was a guys that side with it, why do you have to side with another woman, even if she's lying through her teeth? I don't understand why you would lose your job.
Because they get it in their mind, like you said.
Women power.
Your importance than they do. And once
girl power.
And once the accusation's out there, even though it's false, you're going to have people out there who are going to still believe it, and they're trying to cover it up.
So in other words, the ex-girlfriend's not putting money in these women's pocket. So their voice is more important than their income. So they're willing to hurt themselves and quit for what they believe. For what they believe in.
Yeah.
Right. And the guy is innocent, right? So, like, you never proved that he did anything wrong. Why are you being so crazy about it? But I think this is what happened. People get hysterical.
Basically, it's a get-even thing. They're so damn determined to win their get-even argument that they're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't even mean he's innocent. They're on a thread. They cannot change their opinion. They cannot change direction. It's just full steam ahead until they crash into the wall.
That's right.
And the egos. Everybody's having egos lately where they just no.
It's easier to believe a lie than it is a truth.
Well, all I know is that AMC is not going to stand for people trying to pull some crap. And even when the head person of Walking Dead, they're like, all right, bye. Right? Darabont? They're not going to. So you're not going to control the company. You're not going to sabotage the company to get your demands met. Okay? They did an investigation. It's over. They believe him. They feel he's innocent. That's it. You don't need to lose your income. You don't need to quit. And what happens if ever they actually find out that the woman's full of shit? Are they going to start suing her? Oh, we quit our job for you. No, you quit your job.
This is what they're going to do.
You made the conscious decision to quit your job for this woman that you don't even know.
What they're going to do is what they're going to do always. Somewhere down the road, when her name comes up, it's like, oh, the woman that made the accusation against this person here. But that's all it's going to be. They're not going to care. They're just going to still keep it swept under the carpet and all that. That's what
Me Too is not about destroying men. Me Too is about destroying the evil men that hurt women, not men in general. That is not what Me Too is. Me Too is sticking up.
You've got people.
They're getting it wrong.
Yeah. See, this is the same thing with the Black Lives Matter thing. You've got people going in there who've got a personal agenda.
They want to destroy rights for men.
And whether it's connected to the Me Too movement, the Black Lives Matter, they don't care. They want to get even, and they're willing to.
All guys are not evil, okay?
No. Show that I'm the victim. Granted, it's my own actions that caused me to be here, but still, I'm going to
that was a stupid
this person no matter what.
That was stupid that they quit because of him. That he didn't do anything.
Yeah.
If everybody is putting him back restored 100%, don't you think that it's a massive possibility that she's full of shit? Do you think the accusation is just like them looking at tweets or emails? No. There is no evidence.
These people who quit honestly believe that she was right, and that's the problem.
And she could give a shit about them, and they don't see that.
With their thoughts, they think all men lie, all men hurt women, take advantage of them, so they want to hurt all men. That's all.
It's not what that was created for. Someone's twisting the ideology of the movement. They're twisting it in a different direction that it was created for. That's not what it was created for. It's not for women to succeed, women to get more pay. Do you see what Hollywood did? Do you see how all the women are like, we should get paid more than them. We should do this. We should get a special contract. No. You're twisting the movement. Twisting it. We should have all the men roles. No, that's not. No. That's not what it was. So anyway, we're running out of time.
There's equality and then there's above equality.
Yes.
If you're shooting for above equality, then you're trying to just change one version of sexual misconduct and harassment for another.
And then
That's what the Me Too movement was about, was to bring the men that have committed sexual assaults on women in Hollywood.
Or using them or promise, right.
Yes, that was what the movement was about. That's what the woman said on, what was that TV show? I think it was
doesn't matter.
Megyn Kelly or something. She was there, she talked about it, and she said that was the reason why she decided to start this movement.
Yeah.
Well, you got the answer from the woman's mouth, straight from the horse's mouth, as they say. But like you're saying, and Scott's saying, they're twisting it completely around to fit their agenda, their personal agenda.
Yet even whether it has anything to do with the movement in the first place.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, we're going to get out of here. I wanted to talk about James Gunn, but we don't even have enough time on this one. So we'll be back in a little while. All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Take care. Bye for now.
Bye.